and scene. I mean, that's to end it.
Well, you hear it here first with my homie Eli Juggz. We're gonna keep that in too.
What's going on, guys?
How you doing today, my guy?
Chilling, bro. Happy to be here again.
Hell
I
yeah,
love
bro.
coming
I'm
here.
happy you're here. Always a pleasure to have you at the Cube. I'm glad we can finally do an interview today.
Yes, sir.
I really want to talk to you about this new album you have coming out because he was just playing it for me the other day, and I was like, oh my god, every single song is one of my favorites by you.
Thank you, bro.
So, to the people who haven't heard it yet, what should they expect going into it?
If you like Pink Panthers or Dominic Fike or Frank Ocean, Radiohead, just a bunch of those type of bands and artists. I think that's really the main inspirations for the album, and just trying to go a different route other than rap. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like just trying to separate myself from the whole underground scene and really just be Eli Juggz, and that's it. I don't want to be an underground artist. I don't have to be mainstream, but I just want to make the music that I like to make. And recently, making this album and the whole rollout and everything, it's been my favorite out of anything that I've done. So yeah.
No, I rate that, just making music that you want to make, because then it cultivates a fan base around you that supports you for what you want to make instead of a
Exactly.
specific sound.
It's so crazy. I was listening to an old interview that I did last year, and I said the same exact thing. I just want to make music, and I want to make music for the people that like it.
Hell
That's
yeah.
it.
No, I love that, honestly. Going into that, you were just here working on your own cover art.
Yes, sir.
How does the cover art you're working on reflect the album and that change of music?
I feel like what I'm trying to go for with the cover art, I feel like just taking all the pieces of inspiration and people who I think really, had a big part of me becoming who I am today, and having a big part in the way that I think and even what I say in my songs. You know what I mean? A lot my family, my friends. I implement all that's my entire life into my music. You know what I mean? So with this album, I really wanted to do that, and with the cover art, I hope I can show it with that. With the idea that I have in mind.
Hell yeah. Now I was looking at your cover arts the other day, and I was really impressed by all of them. Talk about the Frank Ocean cover art, because I was looking at it, and I'm like,
oh my god!
I couldn't even. I'm like, I don't really know what I'm looking at.
That's a funny story, actually. I'm not gonna lie. I hit the mic. I hope I didn't do
No,
that.
you're all good.
Bro, that's a meme picture.
Oh, it is?
I swear, I was scrolling on my Instagram feed, and it was a picture. It was that picture of a cat.
Yeah.
That's a cat.
Oh yeah.
And there was a caption.
Now.
And there was a caption. And I just seen the cat, and I was like, yo, I think it looks sick. And I screenshotted it, put it into some app editor, fucking boosted the whatever the hell, make it super dark and the background super white and shit.
Yeah, it's the contrast of it, yeah.
That's it.
Bro, it was so funny. I'm like, yeah, I bet some artist made some cool.
I
that makes sense.
I think someone drew it, and I stole it from them. But then I just
You heard it here first, guys.
yeah.
I respect it.
It's a meme though. I think it's
of
a
course.
meme. So
I love the cover art as well. On the topic of the Roots 2 cover art, you had Alex make that for you, right? Or
Alex did make it. Alex did make that. I did a photo shoot for that one. That's the first album cover that I did live. Live pictures and stuff.
Oh, that's really cool.
Yeah, so I did a photo shoot for that, and then I sent the pictures to him, and he edited it. It was supposed to be, similar to the Roots 1 cover, but the Roots 1 cover was just 3D. So I wanted to make this one more mature, I guess.
I rate it. Did you have any other input, or just tell him to kind of do his thing with it?
I mean, he did Roots 1 with Saeed. So I kind of just told him yo, you already know how you did the first cover.
Yeah.
It's the second part to this. It wasn't really much to explain. He got it. He knows what he's doing.
No, I know.
He's a top tier.
Oh yeah. Shout out Alex, the
Shout
god.
out Alex, the god.
No, I feel like once you have a good relationship with a cover artist, you can kind of have that sense of, I know what type of style you're going to do, and I trust you to make something good. You can just let them do their thing.
Every cover that me and Alex have done, I've drawn out a bullshit draft and sent it to him, and that's it. And he's like, got it, bet.
That's
and
the way
then
to do
next day, sends it to me. So he's goated.
Jake and Leo, were just here the other day, and they're saying for their first class festival posters, that's what they would do. They would just draw a really shitty design and send it to the artist.
Yeah,
that shit actually.
That's
that shit
the
works.
best way though. That's the best way to get your idea off. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. You said earlier that you're kind of transitioning to this new sound. Just to go back on that quickly, because I was really fucking with songs like "I Am" and So Cold. Are you still gonna bring back that kind of sound, or just like
Yeah,
temporarily moving away from it?
basically, so that's funny that you picked those two songs because those like everything from So Cold on that I dropped, like it's all been recorded uh like from April, no, from June, right? So from June until like shit, sorry.
No, no
June until
worries.
like the end of August, I've been recording all those songs and the JUGGPOP album. So they're like they're all kind of like within the new sound that I'm doing, and like not I guess not the new sound, but you know with me maturing with music and figuring out what I want to rap about and what I want to sing about and this that, and the third, but I have more like unreleased rap, like
Yeah.
a whole ton. It just like I literally just decided like actually I'm just gonna do a pop album. Like I was originally gonna drop like I have Roots 3. I have another tape called like City Sessions.
It just like pretty much finished.
Yeah, like that's 2 tapes and then like there was another one. It's like a prod tape by Mimo and me.
Cool.
But yeah, like I was gonna just plan out how I was gonna drop those, and then I don't know what it was. Like Dominic Fike dropped his album Sunburn, and I was just listening to that every single day, and I was like before that I was just listening to Blonde every single day, and I was just like damn, like every time I listen to these albums and I listen to my music, it's like I'm not hearing what I want to hear. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So
And you feel that with your new stuff.
yes, exactly. Like
Love
I
that.
made like
It's
I was like
great
I made
feeling.
my JUGGPOP album. And it's like damn, like I like what I'm hearing.
Hell yeah.
But now even then, like I still hear that, and it's like I need to make it better. So basically, I have rap music still that I was gonna drop. This JUGGPOP album just came about after me waking up and being like I want to do something different.
Do you still plan on dropping those finished projects after the fact?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're all hard too. Like they're all great songs. It's just not like
It's not
it just
your
wasn't
thing.
what I was wanting to do right now.
Yeah. No, I respect that.
Cause like bro, I made like 40 plus songs within those months,
Oh,
and
damn.
it was like I don't want to drop rap right now. So it's just like I'm sitting on those 40 plus rap songs, and then now I just have this 14 song pop album that I'm ready to drop.
What's the process like making songs more on the pop side compared to the rap? Do you still like take the similar approach recording, or is it completely different?
I feel like it's similar, but I feel like with the pop music, I feel more personal, I think, and more like open to what I'm saying and what I'm trying with my voice and stuff. You know what I mean? And also, I don't know, it just feels. I don't know. It feels like natural. I guess kind of.
Yeah, that
Feels
makes
more
sense.
natural, and I just love listening to those beats and the guitars and the drums. Like, it just makes me feel happy.
That's when the best music comes. We're just doing what you want to do, having fun, and kind of just letting the passion kind of just speak for itself.
Yeah.
No, I rate that.
But I essentially recorded them like the same way I record anything else.
That's dope as fuck.
Less cursing though, which is
naturally?
good. Like yeah, I think that's good. I mean, it opens ears for more people. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that makes sense. I think it would be really cool going with like the pop, because once you played me the album, I noticed that there's a lot of like traditional instruments. I feel like doing a live performance,
Yeah,
where you
bro,
can get like
that's
an actual band
exactly.
with you,
Yeah,
that'd be fucking
bro,
amazing.
having I want to do a show for this album. Like I want to just perform the whole album and have a band.
That'd be so
And it
cool.
would just be like so sick. Like people could literally like sit down
Oh yeah.
and I'll be just performing. Like
yeah.
that's so fine with me. Like that's all I want to do.
Oh man, that'd be so cool.
That would be like so.
Just
sick.
like a one-off. Just we're getting this band to perform the whole tape front to back. That'd be
Literally.
so cool.
Yeah, and then I like you didn't hear it, but I just added it. I had added like this interview that I did in between the album, into like separate tracks and transitions and stuff. So like, listening to it all the way through, you get like an idea of technically, I guess, who I am within music.
Hell yeah.
So it's kind of sick. I think it's cool. I liked it.
I'm really excited to hear it, like when it officially comes out. Do you have
Yes, sir.
is there like a main producer on it, or do you go through a lot of different people?
All the beats I got off YouTube, honestly,
Oh,
because
really?
none of the producers I usually get beats from were like on that type of style. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So a lot of them are from YouTube. I know like off the top of my head, there's a dude named Next Time. There's a dude named I don't know if it's B Ross or Bros, something like that. Like some dude named Lilac Beats, like just like literally a bunch of YouTube producers, and I still have to figure out, I have to do splits and shit with them
Yeah.
because I don't even have no contact with them, and Yeah, just a bunch of new people I never even talked to.
Damn, I didn't even realize. Shout out them, because when I was listening to it, I thought that was just a few guys, because the whole thing sounds pretty cohesive.
Yeah, they're all great beats. I did go through like a lot of beats, like, you know, before I selected, you know, like the final ones and stuff and which ones I was recording on. But I think like the real reason why like they sound so cohesive to all of them is because they're all like just fucking Dominic Fike type beats.
Nice. That's
So,
exactly what you're searching up.
yeah, exactly what I wanted to.
I fucking rate it.
But yeah, I love Dominic Fike. He's great. His album really opened my ears to like new sounds and stuff, and trying things with my voice and this and the third.
No, I fuck with it heavy. That makes sense why you named one of your recent tracks Frank Ocean.
Yeah.
I love the music video to that. Why did you decide to go on a golf course for that?
So that was actually the videographer's idea. He
Okay.
said that he wanted to do that for a long time, and I thought I liked the idea because, you know, with the song and just the visuals, like it just
It matched well.
It matches well. It matched well, and it was also like very different from each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it doesn't look like, you know, the average rap video.
No, definitely
Like I remember I seen someone talk about it was like it looked like some 2000s High School Musical video. I was like, yeah,
literally.
actually the color's super
Yeah.
green and super
Yeah.
blue.
Yeah, bro, I fuck with that heavy.
And then I don't know if you watched all the way through, but
Yeah.
there was like Roblox animations in
Yeah, I noticed. Hey man, gotta make it personal to yourself.
Roblox. We love Roblox over here.
They shot Roblox.
The other day we're in here and my girl was playing Roblox while I'm recording.
I'm so confused. I look over and she's like grinding on her computer. I'm like, oh, you working on something? And she's like, oh no, I'm just playing Roblox.
Roblox.
And I'm like, yeah, shout out the grind.
It's too good.
One thing that I always ask, well, I've been recently liking to ask people as we like wrap up the interview is, what advice would you give yourself as you were just getting into the industry or as you're just starting to make music? 'Cause I feel like there's so many people in that position, and I feel like that's always a helpful
It's
thing
funny
to say.
that I never, every time I thought about that type of question, I always felt like, I don't think I would really ever tell myself anything.
Really?
But hearing it now, like, I guess I would just tell myself, like, as much as I tried to not be egotistical, try harder.
Why do you say that?
I don't know. I just feel like I feel like anyone that tries to, you know, watch their ego ends up, you know, being more egotistical than they realize. You know what I mean? Like, you do things subconsciously that you think are like nothing, but like same thing.
Yeah.
You know, when I was growing up, you know, getting all the traction in, you know, such a short amount of time, and like, not like I'm like as the person I am, like I always like want to work with people. I always want to do stuff with people, and I still like to this day I still want to do that. But back then, like, I don't know. I guess just thinking I was bigger than I was, just put me in like a weird space. Like I don't know. Like I guess I just thought I was bigger than I was, just like that, and I would just like ignore certain people or you know, act a certain way that was just stupid. Like I regret a lot of that stuff, but also I try not to regret because, you know, I make my choices and that's it.
No, like what you were saying before, like you still want to give the advice. I feel like there's a balance between like telling people or like trying to warn people of what to do or not to make the mistakes that you did, but there's also a value in wanting to do something and making those mistakes and learning from it, because there's nothing you can't learn without making those mistakes too.
One thing that you know that came up, I was having a conversation with my friend's aunt, and we were just talking, and it's like, you know, like when you just end up saying something and you're like, damn, like I didn't even think about this until now. Basically, we were just talking about, you know, like the situations that you're born into and just like, you know, neighborhoods and people you grew up around, and it's like you make so many mistakes and then you think like, damn, like I wish I didn't make that mistake, or I wish I did something different. But then whatever you learn from that mistake, like you would have never learned, or
Exactly.
you would just make the mistake further on in your life. You know what I mean? So it's just like I just try to just do whatever. Try not to second guess myself, and if something fucks up, you know, now I know. Like, bro, perfect example for me is like when I was growing up in like 2022, like May. And I was just like, I feel like I guess I was just like cocky, and I just like completely fell off. You know what I mean? Like I felt like after I after I stopped making music for a while, like I really had to start from the beginning, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm still like, even to this day now, I'm still trying to get that same type of traction back, and but now I guess I'm just more like laid back and understanding of how things work and just wanting to make things my own now. You know what I mean?
No, I know exactly what you mean. I feel like sometimes that can be a blessing in disguise. Like same with like these video interviews. I like really had good traction with my Instagram page, and I kind of like am taking a step back to grow something different.
Mm-hmm.
And it's you kind of take growing when you achieve something, and then you're going back to zero from something else. Kind of gives you a new challenge.
Yeah.
And it really lights something under you. And I feel like it can be a blessing in disguise sometimes.
Yeah, you know, now that you say that, I kind of like, now that I think about it too, like everything that happened in that time that causes me to, lose the motion that I had, like it brought me here now, and it's just like I feel like way better with music. Although like I still have days where I'm like, damn, I just want to give up and stop making music and just that's it.
That's normal as an artist,
But
though.
like now I actually have like a real idea of what I want to do and like what I want to be, and like who I want to be around and what I want to show for, and what I want to promote and this, that, and the third. Like before I feel like I was just in the mix too much.
I know what you mean.
Like
yeah.
I was just way too much in the mix, and I fell off, and I came back, and I just realized, like I just had like a realization, and I fell off, not even intentionally. Like I didn't say I'm gonna step back and take a break. Like I just was like, yeah, like I'm good, like I'm good. Like I don't need to drop too much this, that, and the third. I'm gonna be good. I'm getting offers and this, that, and the third. Like I'm gonna get a better offer. I'm gonna do this, and then nope, just fell off. So, but I'm happy it happened, honestly.
Like I said, Charlie knows. I've said this so many times. Everything happens for a reason.
It really does.
And like the journey that
It really does.
will end up, you'll look back at it and it all makes sense. Is there anything else you want to tell the viewers before we go?
Man, just be yourself, man. Be yourself. Don't try to please other people. Don't try to act different because you're around different people. Just be the person that you are when you wake up and go to sleep every hour of the day. And try to create something new.
I love that, bro. Be you. Be the best version of yourself. Create something new. Eli Juggz. Nice to have you, my guy.
Shout out Cover Art Daily.
Hey, appreciate it. Hey, have a great rest of your day, guys. And shout out Charlie.
Love. JUGGPOP, September 29th.
Yes, sir.